salary, inspiring luxury. Doctor's Hospital. Peace of mind is important when life happens. Doctor's Hospital. Always there for you. Call 949-6066. And Cayman Airways. Call them on 949-2311 to book your nonstop flights to Los Angeles and Panama. Kirk Market. Experience a world of choice. JN Money. From abroad to Yad. And Cineco. Keeping Cayman covered.
We ask our listeners and viewers to avoid any statements or comments which are abusive, derogatory, malicious, or defamatory. Do not use indecent language or make any statement that is false or misleading. Call 1-800-534-8255, 949-6990, 949-8037, or WhatsApp us on 925-3261.
Live from Radio Cayman Studio.
This is For the Record with Orrett Connor.
Hear from your government officials, independents, and the opposition on issues that matter to you.
For the Record.
Engage in an open dialogue between residents and lawmakers.
With Orrett Connor.
Informative, impartial, insightful. This is For the Record. And now, your host, Orrett.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, O land of soft, fresh breezes and verdant trees so fair. Today is Monday, the 15th day of December 2025, right here in the beautiful Cayman Islands. We hope and we trust that everyone had a restful, peaceful, enjoyable weekend. Those of you who are on our roads, we urge you to please be extremely cautious, whether you're a pedestrian, a cyclist, or if you're operating any type of motorized vehicle. Please ensure that you observe the rules of the road, because the life you save may just be your own. And of course, over the weekend, multitude of road accidents, vehicular accidents in the Cayman Islands, more drivers on our roads, more parties taking place. Folks, you need to be really, really careful, out there, because you have to take responsibility for your own action. So please be extremely cautious out there. I'm trying to figure out the times in the morning where which time frame where drivers are more reckless on our roads. Sometimes I may leave home at 6:15. This morning I left a little bit later, left at 6:30, and the drivers were wild. I think the 6:30 drivers are wilder than any other type. 6:15 ones are not too bad. It seems as if the 6:30 ones, they're the ones that are rushing to get wherever they have to get by 7 o'clock. But maybe you have noticed something otherwise. If you have, share that with us as well. But traffic is ludicrous. It is ridiculous. I see here, and I'll share the headlines with you from our local newspapers as well. But it seems as if driving instructors are suggesting, new or road tests, some adjustments of the road tests for new drivers coming to the Cayman Islands as well. I mean, I have been preaching over and over that the road test for anyone in the Cayman Islands needs to be changed, simply because it is too easy for someone to get their driver's license. So again, folks, please be careful out there. For those of you celebrating a birthday today, we want to wish you a happy birthday. Or if you've celebrated one over the past few days, we wish you a happy belated birthday as well. And to remind you that the For the Record birthday shoutouts brought to you by Coca-Cola, who are proud to support your birthday shoutouts. Coca-Cola available across the Cayman Islands. You should accept no substitutes. Share a Coke with someone special. Those of you who have lost loved ones, again, we want to extend our sincere condolences to you. We hope and we trust that your faith will help to carry you through these extremely challenging times, and that the memories of your loved ones will be a blessing. Those of you who are ill and are either at home or at a medical facility here in the Cayman Islands or overseas, we wish you a speedy recovery. Big shout out again this morning to our colleague here at Radio Cayman, Mr. Joel Wilson as well. So folks, I want to thank you for allowing Radio Cayman and by extension For the Record into your homes, into your vehicles as you traverse the busy roads of the Cayman Islands, into your places of work, wherever that may be. As you know, For the Record is a show produced by the staff and management of Radio Cayman, and it is geared towards keeping you abreast of issues as they arise and play out on the local, regional and international scene. I'm your host, Orrett Connor, and you're welcome to join me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7:30 a.m. until 10 a.m. During that period, our phone lines are open. Of course, it's that beautiful radio voice of Miss Susan Watson waiting to take your calls this morning. And, of course, we will not have any guests in the studio. We want to give you, our listening and viewing audience, an opportunity. We'd like to keep it as positive as we can this morning as well. And let's talk about the celebrating the season, of giving. It's supposed to be religious, but of course it has been so commercialized these days. But again, we would urge you to consider those who are less fortunate than yourselves, and you may want to sort of like pay it forward if you're on a checkout line at a supermarket or something, and the person who's behind you or who's ahead of you, they may end up having to dig for a little bit more change, not realizing, how the cost of the goods that they're getting. And, if you are in a position financially to assist them, you may want to say to the cashier, "That's okay. I will cover their check for them today." A gesture like that will go a long, long way as well. So, before we go to the phone line, the phone line is going to be open all morning for you. If you have Christmas greetings that you want to send out there to family members or just to the Cayman Islands in general, or to people overseas, the phone lines are going to be open, for that. This is the season to be grateful, the season of giving as well, and we want to exemplify that right here on Radio Cayman and For the Record. So let's look at the birthday shout-outs. Mr. Felix Manzanares celebrating his birthday today. Also, Donovan Chambers celebrating a birthday. Virtuous V. Ebanks will be celebrating a birthday tomorrow. And Melika, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Banis, that does sound like a Caymanian name, celebrating a birthday tomorrow as well. Also, Miss Joan Barnes will be celebrating her birthday tomorrow. So we want to wish Miss Joan Barnes, happy birthday in advance. If you know someone who's celebrating a birthday or any other momentous occasion, please share that information with us right here on For the Record, and we will give them a big, huge shout out. Let's go to our phone lines. First caller. Good morning. Welcome to For the Record.
Good morning there, Mr. O.C. Connor.
Good morning. Good morning. How art thou?
Good. And don't say that the early bird get all the worms. Don't say that, okay? Because my great-grandmother once told me, when I told her that the early bird catch all the worm, I was up one Saturday morning running around, and she said, "You up already?" I said, "Granny, you know what they say? The early bird catch all the nice worms." She said, "Son, you be careful now. Bird that sing early in the morning, fat eat him before night."
That's a good one. I didn't hear that one before. Yeah, that's good.
That one before. Yeah. So, see, I hear you there talking about giving. Boy, that seems to be a modus operandi. We've been giving and giving and giving. But I think we give so much now, we not got much left to give.
Well, I think there's a part in the Bible that says the Lord loveth a cheerful giver, something like that. If I remember my Bible verses, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll try to find the exact wording.
But Caymanians usually give all year round, almost. We're the type that we don't have to wait for
Yeah.
We normally make reference to most of our friends at Santa Claus. We old Santa Claus going there. So yeah. So the minimum wage were $6 an hour, right?
Yep.
Or still is until, and then $360 million last year managed to be sent out of the country at $6 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is the increase? That increase would be like what? Like 45%. Would that be like 45% increase?
It goes up to what? What does it go up to now? 8 what?
8.75.
Okay,
That would be
I'll
like
check it out.
5%.
Mm-hmm.
If it's 45%, that means an additional $162 million will be sent out. That'll be an additional $162 million.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to set out $360 million last year. Now, our lawmakers felt that it was necessary to raise the driver's license fees to amount that would benefit, I guess, the government budgets. And now people are carrying on. They wasn't complaining when they announced that they were going to get $8.75 over minimum wage, but now they're complaining just because the government raised the fee on driver's license. Everybody's complaining about that, OC. So I don't know. They just want to get, and when we ask to give us something you don't want to give, that's the same thing. I'm making reference to your what you said this morning about time for giving.
Mm-hmm.
We've been giving, and in time that we ask for something now, it's a problem. So, I don't think that I don't know what you would say if the government would take my proposal of charging every soul of $500 personally, calling it community fee for being able to entertain yourself on the expense of the government, where you can use all the facilities, and mostly to do it at night, where it's more expensive. You need to go by one of those meters, CUC meters, and see the activity on the meter once they turn on those lights.
Mm.
So I think they need to stop complaining and pay. You pay in Cayman. Most places where they come from, they live to pay. In Cayman, you got to pay to live. That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to remember that. You need to pay to live in Cayman. So stop complaining now. You out there, stop complaining. You could be working. You could be working in the Middle East, where they sees your employer sees your passport. You can't hold hands with a young lady on the road. You can't drink alcohol. You got to be off the road at a certain time. You do 18 months contract visa, and then you leave and you can't return. There are a lot of the working condition in a lot of places where a lot of these people are coming from. So you can see why a lot of them are here and don't want to go back. And rolling over in 1 year and you're right back. And you're spending 9 years in Cayman, not even taking vacation. So a 1 year rollover is like a vacation to a lot of people. So don't complain if it goes up to 2 years and you're cut down to five years maximum.
Mm-hmm.
You all need to be thankful, OC, of being able to work and live in the Cayman Islands.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So with that, I'll leave my season greetings for later down but just before you go off.
Okay, that's going to be on Friday. The 19th is the last day for the year. Friday the 19th.
Friday the 19th.
Yep.
We'll do it all then. And I hope you should have Dr. McPhail on before you close off.
I'm going to work on that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Talk to you later.
Thank you very much. So, folks, the Bible, specifically the King James Version, 2 Corinthians verse 9, chapter 9, verse 7 says, every man according as he proposeth in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly, or of necessity, for God loveth a cheerful giver. That means, folks, God loves giving that comes from a joyful, willing heart, not from obligation or reluctance. And God promises blessings for generous giving. With that, we're going to take a commercial break. We do have another caller on hold. We will take that caller as soon as we return. Please stay tuned for the record. We'll be back shortly.
The Cayman Islands boasts of a long, colorful, and rich history. In tribute to our roots, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the Historical Vignette Series, brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects. The Cayman Islands, He hath founded it upon the seas.
The past half-century have offered Cayman a significant growth spurt. The 1950s were a launchpad year, with a number of hotels opening as tourism began to increase. In 1953, an airfield was opened in Grand Cayman, eventually replacing the seaplane service which had operated since the 1940s. Also in 1953, the Georgetown Hospital was opened and Barclays Bank, the first commercial bank, started doing business here. A few years later, in 1956, the weather station at Owen Roberts International Airport on Grand Cayman began operation. And then in 1959, Cayman received its first written constitution, which granted women the right to vote. And the Cayman Islands ceased to be a dependency of Jamaica.
Since 1993, Rotary Central has worked diligently each year to provide quality bus shelters to our community. A traveling convenience to our school children, the elderly, young people going to work, guest workers, and visitors using the public bus. We, Rotary Central, help you, our advertisers, make it happen. Your marketing dollar travels a far way. Positioning your message, your product, your services, your presence in over 83 bus shelters. Every dollar you spend, every advert you place helps to build another bus shelter, providing modest comfort for Cayman travelers. Reserve space now on the only billboard medium in the Cayman Islands. Email rotaryshelters@gmail.com. rotaryshelters@gmail.com. The Bus Shelters, a partner in community convenience. Another inspiration program by Rotary Central Cayman Islands.
Radio Cayman's Historical Vignettes was brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects.
Babe, not tonight. You keep poking me and I need to be rested for meetings tomorrow.
What? I was almost asleep. That's the mattress spring I keep telling you about, not me. We really need to get a new mattress.
Tossing and turning, back hurting, can't sleep? It might be time to turn in your old mattress and go to bed with a new one. Browse the huge mattress showroom at Brand Source Home Gallery and pick the perfect mattress today. With mattresses to suit every budget, Brand Source Home Gallery stocks a wide selection of sizes and styles like pillow top and gel memory foam. So stop tossing and turning and sleep better tonight with a new mattress from Brand Source Home Gallery, Dorsey Drive, Industrial Park.
Hey, new drivers, don't just drive, drive smart. Cynical and Inspire Cayman's Safe Driver program will show you how. Get real-life simulator training and classroom sessions to help you gain experience, stay alert, and avoid accidents. Learn to recognize risk, manage fatigue, and make smart choices behind the wheel. Certified participants may even pay less for Cineco motor insurance. Learn more and register at cineco.ky. Cineco, keeping Cayman covered.
Did you know that Doctors Hospital provides urgent care services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? And Doctors Hospital's urgent care physicians have access to the most advanced MRI and CT imaging in the Caribbean, providing reliable diagnostics when you need it most. When you need quality urgent care for an illness or injury, Doctors Hospital is here for you 24/7. Whether it's a migraine, chest or abdominal pain, shortness of breath, broken bones, or another urgent need, Doctors Hospital at the top of Walker's Road. Urgent care right now.
Shipping to the Cayman Islands is fast, reliable, and seamless thanks to Cayman Airways Cargo. Need it faster than ocean freight? Cayman Airways Cargo offers multiple cargo flights to Grand Cayman from Miami weekly, so your packages, whether big, small, or in between, will arrive in no time. You can even use a Cayman Airways Cargo US address for your online shopping. Cayman Airways Cargo is also the only carrier providing air freight services for Cayman Brac and Little Cayman. Contact us today and see why Cayman Airways Cargo was voted as Cayman's best cargo and logistics company in the Best of Cayman Awards. For details, visit caymanairways.com/cargo.
She hear clunk and her car stop. I was just about to send her some money, so I send it straight to her JN Money Transfer card. It cost me less, and perhaps she use the card, pay the garage right away. She'll get discount through the JN Rewards program in Jamaica. This card make things easy. You can even get funds at any multi-link ATM.
JN Money Transfer Card. Fast, affordable, convenient. Tell your loved ones in Jamaica about it. Sign up is free.
Yeah, let me tell you, no AC when I was a boy. I still remember just how good an ice cold Coca-Cola was.
The part is, the coolest moms and dads always had Coca-Cola or parties.
The sound when you pop the top, and the fizzle, and that, after that first sip.
Coca-Cola, from generation to generation, that ice cold bubbly. Coca-Cola, still a Cayman classic.
This is For the Record.
Good morning and welcome back to For the Record. We have a few more birthday shout-outs, but we do have a caller on hold, so we'll take the caller first. And if we're unable to get those shout-outs before the 8 o'clock news, we will certainly do it after the 8 o'clock news. Caller, good morning. Welcome to For the Record. Compliments of the season to you.
Same to you. Are you going to put bubblegum on that 8 o'clock time or what? To stretch that 8 o'clock?
No, can't. The computer's programmed to get the news at 8 o'clock.
Well, we ain't got no time, so I'll call you back.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. So, folks, we have birthday greetings going out. Junior's birthday was yesterday. That's Miss Donna Bryan's grandson. Was yesterday. Hope's birthday is today, and Shania is tomorrow. So Miss Donna is wishing you all the best and many more of God's love. We love you all. She says, I love you all with all my being. So those are birthday greetings there. This person has sent in, and I'm glad that we're hitting on this really religious note and the act of giving. This person that says, Morning OC Acts 20, verse 35, it's better to give than to receive. Have a Merry Christmas. So true, so true. It's better to give than to receive. I have some more here a person Yep, they quoted Luke 6 verse 38 also. And what else do we have here? Person says the percentage increase is unconscionable. Talking about the increase in the minimum wage as well. We're going to look a little bit more into that as well. So let's stay on the topic of giving. This question, an artificial intelligence or on the internet, says, how does God define a cheerful giver? And folks, I'm not in any way pretending to be a preacher or anything, but I was brought up in a religious home. My mother made sure on Saturday I attended Sabbath school. We called it Sabbath school then, Seventh-day Adventist Church, right there on Mirror Street. Where is it? Where I think Butterfield Bank is located in that area now, right there. Yep, right next to the library. I attended that every Saturday, and on Sunday, church again. Church of God Chapel, right on the waterfront there. So I grew up in a religious house. Come Easter, come Christmas, I would do my recitals. I would perform in the church programs, the plays. Miss Darian Marin, she was really, really, really good, and she looked over us, ensured that we learned our Bible verses and our lines for either poems or for plays as well. So I'm just sharing this with you because, you know, it is the season for us to be grateful, for us to give as well. And that is why I'm on this trend today. So how does God define a cheerful giver? Cheerful givers give willingly, like I pointed out before, even joyously, not grudgingly or under compulsion. Their giving flows out of the joy of their relationship with Jesus. Like Zacharias, who responded to his encounter with Jesus with overflowing generosity. And if you have any more interest in that, then you can go to Luke, book of Luke, chapter 19, verses 1 through 9 as well. Lord, so folks, if you are more fortunate than others, you may know someone, there may be someone who all year round you support in one way or the other, financially, emotionally, or otherwise. Please continue to do so as well. There's so many people out there who are going to be lonely during this period of time as well. Please ensure that you support them. Mr. Noel Christian, supervisor at the Port Authority, your crew, they're sending you happy birthday greetings going out to our supervisor at the Port Authority, Mr. Noel Christian, from his crew. Enjoy your day as well, Mr. Noel Christian. Happy birthday to you and, of course, your crew at the Port Authority. They are recognizing you at this moment as well. Continue to check the birthday shout-outs if we have any more that we want to ensure we don't want to miss anyone this morning. Somebody's typing. Okay. Yep. Person again pointing out Luke 6 verse 38 as well. But we want to hear from you also. At this point in time, we're about 4 seconds away from our 8 o'clock news. But when we return, we want to continue to talk about the season of giving, the season to be thankful as well. Many of you are traveling during this period. You need to take care out there. We know sometimes it's, you're rushing and everything. And normally when you're in a rush, you're going to forget something as well. So take your time. Be extremely cautious out there. And as far as the radio station is concerned, we're going to go to our 8 o'clock news. The phone lines will be open when we return. Like I said, we want to keep it as upbeat as possible this morning. Talk about your Christmas experiences. Talk about your family. Give shout outs to those who may be here on island or off island as well. But of course, if you want to take the conversation in another direction, I won't dissuade you from doing that. But my encouragement to you is let's keep it on a positive Christmas note. Please stay tuned for the record. We'll be back immediately after the 8 o'clock news.
Thank you, Mr. Conner. And studio time now by Foster's is a minute after 8.
Grab a cart and win! It's the 30K Jolly Grocery Giveaway at Foster's. This Christmas, we're spreading some holly jolly cheer by filling one lucky shopper's cart with $10,000 worth of groceries. Just purchase any 2 specially marked products from now until December 24th for a chance to win your share of $30,000 worth of groceries. Go to fosters.ky/jolly for more info. Thanks to Chloralin and Sueno, Pinolin, Lysol, Paradise Coffee, Waitrose, Tortuga, and Boxed. Have a holly jolly Christmas at Foster's.
Covering Little Cayman, Kim and Brad.
Cover me.
Radio Cayman in the Cayman Islands.
For today's biggest news.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
With your latest news, I'm Carsley Fuller.
The result of the division is 15 ayes, 4 absentees, no noes. The bill is therefore passed.
The Immigration Reform Bill is passed in Parliament with a slew of amendments, along with the Information and Communications Technology Amendment and Validation Bill and the Landholding Companies Share Transfer Tax Amendment Bill. That bill raises stamp duty from 7.5% to 10% on property deals worth $2 million and above as part of the 2026-27 budget revenue measures. Finance Minister the Honourable Rolston England says the change is targeted and will not hit ordinary buyers while helping support the new budget.
In determining this revenue measure, the government took care to set a threshold that will not impact or unduly burden the ordinary person. A person acquiring property valued CI $2 million or more is by definition operating at the top end of the market, and it is reasonable to expect that such purchasers have the capacity to pay an additional 2.5% in stamp duty.
Deputy Leader of the Opposition, Kenneth Bryan, backed the bill, but with caution.
I support them to raise the money. All I am asking for, Mr. Speaker, is to ensure that we continue to monitor whatever taxes and fees that we implement to ensure that we don't have no unintended consequences. Because whenever you increase any taxes and revenues, it has an effect. Now, the question is, what is going to be that effect?
The session wrapped up in Parliament with Christmas greetings, expressions of gratitude, and reflections. Police have tracked down a wanted man. On Sunday, police arrested 22-year-old Sidney Henry during an operation in West Bay. He was picked up on suspicion of robbery in relation to a, quote, recent incident, as well as a prior theft and assault offense, and remains in custody as investigations continue. A wanted notice for Mr. Henry was issued on December 11th. Cayman Airways marks 40 years of flights between the Cayman Islands and Tampa. Radio Cayman's Elizabeth Charles is in Florida for the official celebration today.
Reporting from the Tampa International Airport, where the Cayman Airways team is currently getting ready to have a 40th anniversary of the Tampa to Grand Cayman route celebration. I've been speaking with some of the performers and also some of the Cayman Airways staff who are very excited about this event. Cayman Airways Executive Vice President Paul Tibbetts talked about the importance of the route for the Cayman Airways and Cayman economy.
Tampa was originally established to connect the Caymanian families that had relocated to a lot of the Gulf Coast states, and Tampa was a primary one of those cities where Caymanian families ended up. So we wanted to make sure they still had a way to connect to the Cayman Islands as well. Today we're transporting between 40 and 50,000 passengers per year back and forth. We continue to be that link between families in both locations, and we've also been able to get quite a few tourists that come out of that market as well. So we're excited about the route. It's important for the Cayman Islands, important for Cayman Airways, and we're happy to celebrate it.
I'll be following this story through the day as they set up, get ready, and eventually begin this ceremony to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Grand Cayman Tampa route here at the Cayman Airways terminal in the Tampa International Airport. Elizabeth Charles, Radio Cayman News.
And a heads up for drivers, a temporary driveway alignment off the CUC roundabout to King's Gym has opened from today. The National Roads Authority says the project remains incomplete, with ongoing works scheduled to continue in the new year. Drivers are encouraged to strongly exercise caution while traveling through the area. For more information, head to caymanroads.com. Now with the check of international news, here's the BBC, which takes us out of the newscast. I'm Karsley Fuller.
BBC News with Emily Thomas. Thousands of people have attended a vigil at Sydney's Bondi Beach a day after 15 people were killed in a mass shooting at a Jewish celebration. Crowds joined in Jewish prayers and songs at a makeshift memorial on the beach. The son of the Hong Kong media tycoon Jimmy Lai has called on Britain to intervene after his father was found guilty of sedition and collusion under the Chinese territory's national security law. Sebastian Lai suggested the UK should make his father's release a precondition for closer relations with Beijing. World News from the BBC.
Stay in touch with Radio Cayman with the latest up-to-date, accurate news and information. For your convenience, the headline news will be repeated on our sister station, Breeze 105.3 FM, weekdays at 8:30 a.m. Follow Radio Cayman on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or download the Radio Cayman app in the App Store or log on to www.radiocayman.gov.ky and stay connected to what's happening in the community. Radio Cayman, your voice, your choice, your radio.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Come visit Penha, the ultimate holiday shopping destination. From December 7 until December 24, come to Penha and drop off your letter to Santa and let him know why you should win Penha's amazing Christmas prizes this year. While you're there, enjoy a fun-filled holiday shopping experience for your loved ones. Earn points while you shop, plus free gifts with purchase and free gift wrapping and so much more. Visit us at one of our two convenient locations, 40 Cardinal Avenue or The Grove at 1358 West Bay Road. Make this Christmas one to remember at Penha. Penha, where the holiday magic comes alive. Don't miss out on the festive fun and amazing prizes. See you soon.
Tune in every Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. for Radio Cayman's Midday Newscast. Radio Cayman, the People's Station, your trusted official source for the latest news. The 12 p.m. news is proudly brought to you by Health City Cayman Islands. World-class healthcare within your reach.
The soundtrack to your best memories lives on. Breeze 105.3 FM. From the golden hits of the 70s and 80s. I love you so. To the songs that still move you today. It's the music you know. The music you love. Uplifting mornings. Smooth afternoons. And good vibes all day long. All my years, I guess I shared it. Don't just listen to the radio. Feel the breeze. Breeze 105.3 FM. Your station. Your music. Your memories.
Craving something bold, juicy, and packed with flavor? Introducing KFC's new crispy barbecue sandwich served on a soft, buttery brioche bun. That's 100% KFC premium chicken breast, perfectly crispy, deliciously smoky with crispy onions, cheddar cheese, and barbecue sauce. Just the right amount of messy in the best way possible. Stacked with layers of bold KFC flavor, this sandwich is your new obsession. But hurry, it's only at KFC for a limited time. So what are you waiting for? Get yours today at any of the 3 KFC locations on island. KFC, finger licking good, just got bolder.
Hello, family. This is for you. The latest iPhone is here, and you're getting the sweetest deal ever. The iPhone 17 at Apple Store prices. No need to trouble the family abroad or stress about bringing a phone through customs. Simply get a Flowmania 1 gig and get the new iPhone 17 Pro Max at $29 per month with a down payment of $299. Only on Cayman's largest 5G network. Terms and conditions apply.
The 8 a.m. weather update brought to you by
CG Britcade, where people come first.
Good morning. Let's take a look at the latest weather report. Current temperature is 81 degrees. Relative humidity is 79%. The barometric pressure, 29.97 inches and rising. The wind is northeast at 10 knots. Overnight low was 80 degrees. Synopsis indicate a shear line lingering across the northwest Caribbean will continue to maintain an influence across the region through today, supporting the chance for some showers as a frontal system moves across the Gulf of Mexico. In addition, moderate to locally fresh winds are expected as a ridge of high pressure builds behind the front across the southeastern United States and increases the pressure gradient across the Cayman area. Satellite imagery shows scattered clouds across the northwest Caribbean with convection noted south. Forecast for today calling for partly cloudy skies with cloudy spells and a 40% chance of showers and possible thunder this afternoon, and temperatures will rise near the mid-80s with a heat index of 92 degrees Fahrenheit. Your winds will be northeasterly at 10 to 15 knots with higher gusts, and seas will be slight to moderate with wave heights of 2 to 4 feet. Tonight, partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of showers and temperatures falling near the mid to upper 70s tonight. Your winds will be northeasterly 10 to 15 knots, seas slight to moderate with wave heights of 2 to 4 feet. Low tide will be this afternoon at 4 minutes after 2, high tide this evening at 6:52, and the sun will set this evening at 5:49 and rise tomorrow morning at 6:52. And the outlook is calling for the frontal system to become stationary across the extreme northwest Caribbean by tomorrow. Thereafter, isolated showers remain possible through Wednesday as a result of moisture associated with the front lingering across the region. And that's the very latest on your weather report.
The 8 a.m. weather update brought to you by
CG Britcade, where people come first.
If you have an objection to this marriage, speak now or forever hold your...
Don't do it, Tevin! I still love you. I have since the day we stole your mom's car and got matching dolphin tattoos.
Oh, Lordy. Janelle? From spring break 08?
Yes, it's me.
Janelle, you've got to move on.
We're like the wedding guest that doesn't ruin the ceremony. CG Britcade. Good like that.
Kirk Freeport's annual $40,000 sweepstakes is back just in time for your holiday shopping. Simply spend $100 at your favorite Kirk Freeport store before noon on Christmas Eve for a chance to win all season long, with cash prizes of up to $5,000, premium gifts, and a Rolex watch giveaway. The more you shop, the better your chances to win. Get gifts for everyone on your list at Kirk Freeport, with duty-free prices, 0 shipping delays, and the chance to win a piece of the $40,000 sweepstakes. View full details on kirkfreeport.com.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Enjoy a delicious start to your day with breakfast from Subway.
Top of the morning to you. Let's check in with traffic, see what's slowing and what's flowing. Further up on Shamrock Road, moving at a moderate pace. Further down, different story. It's traffic a little steadier as you approach the Linford Pearson Highway. Slow-moving traffic on Crew Road heading to Georgetown. Expect some delays. And steady traffic coming off of Bobby Thompson Way and Agnes Way. Heading east on Crew Road, traffic is moving light to moderate. On the West Bay Road in front of the Ritz, traffic is moderate in both directions, as well as on North Sound Road. And steady but flowing traffic coming off of the Ashley Tibbetts Highway. Eastern Avenue flowing at a moderate pace. Coming from the West Bay four-way stop, flowing pretty good. And that's what's happening on your roads. Join us again at about 10 minutes past 12. We'll give you another look at traffic. Have a good morning and click it or ticket.
Did you know ordering your favorite sandwich from Subway just got easier?
Yeah, picture this. No more waiting in line. No more fussing with cash. Just the delicious taste of Subway at your fingertips. With our new app, ordering your go-to sub is as easy as a few taps on your phone. Plus, receive exclusive deals and earn loyalty points with every purchase made on the app. Download the new Subway app today and get ready to ditch the lines and drive straight into your flavor. Visit the App Store or Google Play Store on your mobile phone and search for Subway Cayman Islands. Subway. Eat fresh.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Enjoy a delicious start to your day with breakfast from Subway.
Starting January 1, 2026, the minimum wage in the Cayman Islands will increase to CI $8.75 per hour. This change is designed to ensure fair pay and to support workers across the islands. Whether you're an employee or an employer, it is important to understand how this adjustment affects you. Learn more about the new rate, how it's applied, and what it means for your workplace by visiting gov.ky/DLP or email minimumwage@gov.ky.
Grab a cart and win! It's the 30K Jolly Grocery Giveaway at Foster's. This Christmas, we're spreading some holly jolly cheer by filling one lucky shopper's cart with $10,000 worth of groceries. Just purchase any 2 specially marked products from now until December 24th for a chance to win your share of $30,000 worth of groceries. Go to fosters.ky/jolly for more info. Thanks to Aveeno, Purex, Huggies, Cottonelle, and Badia Spices. Have a holly jolly Christmas at Foster's.
RC Fusion is proudly brought to you by TCE Paint Shop, Farmers and Artisans Retail Market, and My Candle Cleaners. RC Fusion, weekdays 10 a.m. to 12 midday, right here on Radio Cayman 89.9.
RC Fusion.
Radio Cayman Energy.
For the Record with Orrett Connor.
Good morning and welcome back to For the Record. Today being the 15th day of December, 10 days away from Christmas Day. We have just recently celebrated day of Cayman Thanksgiving, being thankful for being shepherded through another hurricane season without any incident, while at the same time some of our neighbors had terrible experiences. So we've transitioned from being thankful to the season of giving as well. And we want to talk more about the Christmas season, the giving. Some of you may want to reflect on the old Caymanian customs. On the weekend, on Saturday, I was on a piece of property, and I was trimming the limbs off of a weeping willow tree. Now, some of you may know it as weeping willow. Some of you may know it as a casuarina tree, and some of us just simply call it a Christmas tree. And I was thinking to myself, okay, this is Saturday, the 13th of December. By now, we would have, in my younger days, we would have ridden on our bicycles up to South Sound. And those days, there was really no Walker's Road per se. You traveled on South Church Street and you went to South Sound. And in the vicinity of where the United Church is in that area, almost opposite Walker's Road, used to be, a lot of weeping willow trees there. You'd find one, cut it, put it across your bicycle, tie it on or whatever, and ride back home with it. Then you'd find an old paint can. That's what we use, folks. We use paint cans. There was no such things as those 5-gallon buckets that they use today that has the cement for sheetrock and all of that in it, or paint. Didn't have those big ones like that those days. You use a paint can and you put the tree in there, put a little bit of water in it to keep it as green, as possible. So I was reflecting and saying, this would be about the time now that we would be riding up to South Sound, getting that tree, ready for Christmas as well. We do have a caller, but before we go to the caller, we have been asked to send belated birthday wishes to Mr. Courtney Morris. His birthday was yesterday. Person says, God blessings forever be with him. We wish him a long life. And of course, these wishes are coming from 3 special persons who are thankful for the help that Mr. Courtney Morris has given to them. So I want to share that with you. I think I have a few more WhatsApp messages here as well. This person says, please wish the following persons a happy birthday today, 15th of December. Hope Russell, Miss Mayor Whitaker, my cousin, and Miss Rosabelle Clark, who lives in Tampa, Florida, a very good friend of mine. These greetings are coming from Miss Ruth James and family. Enjoy your special day, and may God continue to bless you all, and may you live to see many, many more years as well. So, there we go. Happy birthday greetings to Hope Russell, Miss Mary Whitaker, and Miss Rosabelle Clark, coming from Miss James. Then this person wants to wish happy birthday greetings to Miss Paula Rose Scott and Dylan Miles. Happy birthday from Aunt Venice Johnson and family, wishing you all a prosperous year ahead and many blessings as well. I think I've covered all of them. I'll take the call and I can then scan through any more messages that may have come through in the meantime. Let's go to our caller on a WhatsApp number. Caller, good morning. Welcome to For the Record.
Good morning, Mr. O'Connor.
Good morning, sir. How are you? Compliments of the season to you.
Same to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
When it comes to the cost of living in Cayman, CUC and the banks in the Cayman Islands are the biggest part when it comes to the rise in cost of living in the Cayman Islands.
Okay.
And the government needs to put laws in place that these two companies, these two businesses, are not allowed to continue doing as they please. And offering the Cayman Islands Monetary Authority have to be serious and doing what is right for the people of the Cayman Islands.
Mm-hmm.
And the government cannot be afraid to do what they have to do, like putting laws in place to stop these companies from doing what they're doing. Because my personal opinion, these two companies and the board of directors of these companies are the government. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, caller, for that as well. I want to share with our listeners, especially in particular, our listeners over in the BRAC. Of course, there was a boil water alert notice that had been issued. So yesterday, the 14th of December, there was a public service announcement coming that was released that the water notice had been lifted. And it reads, Cayman Brac, boil water notice lifted. The boil water notice for Cayman Brac has been lifted following the results of comprehensive analysis, which confirm that there are no bacteriological issues with the water. While initial screening indicated that the water did not pose a health risk if consumed, in the interest of public health, the authority maintained the boil water notice. The comprehensive analysis of the results affirm the initial test results and gives reassurance to lift the boil water notice. While the boil water notice has been lifted, the authority is still conducting work to normalize the salinity levels. Flushing pipelines in side roads will continue, as well as sampling until the authority can ensure our strict water quality standards for salinity are met. Updates on the progress of the work will be provided via their website, and their website is www.waterauthority.ky. So the boil water has been lifted, and you will be updated as far as any additional information. Let's go to the phone lines. We're going to take the commercial break, and then we're going to take our callers. Please stay tuned for the record. We'll be back shortly.
My mom's a superhero. She always knows what to do when I feel icky. Yesterday, we went to West Bay Pharmacy, and they had everything she needed. Medicine, my favorite band-aids with dinosaurs, and even flavored vitamins. Mom says they keep our family healthy. I think they're magic. But don't tell anyone. I think superhero shop at West Bay Pharmacy. West Bay Pharmacy, where the superheroes shop. West Bay Pharmacy and Centennial Towers. Convenient quality care is just around the corner.
This holiday season, let Kirk Market do the roasting so you can do the hosting. Visit in-store or shop online and order your traditional family feast, complete with classic roasted turkey and ham, all the tasty sides and trimmings. Let the chefs at Kirk Market be your holiday helpers so you can spend less time in the kitchen. Order online at kirkmarket.ky or visit in-store today. And don't forget to visit the florist at Kirk Market to find the perfect centerpiece for your table. There's no place like Kirk Market for the holidays.
Shipping to the Cayman Islands is fast, reliable, and seamless thanks to Cayman Airways Cargo. Need it faster than ocean freight? Cayman Airways Cargo offers multiple cargo flights to Grand Cayman from Miami weekly, so your packages, whether big, small, or in between, will arrive in no time. You can even use a Cayman Airways Cargo US address for your online shopping. Cayman Airways Cargo is also the only carrier providing air freight services for Cayman Brac and Little Cayman. Contact us today and see why Cayman Airways Cargo was voted as Cayman's best cargo and logistics company in the Best of Cayman Awards. For details, visit CaymanAirways.com/cargo.
Busy day? Need the perfect furniture without leaving home? Ashley Furniture Home Store has you covered. Chat one-on-one with our helpful sales team through our WhatsApp in-stock catalog at 916-2323. And here's the festive bonus. Now through December 21st, enter our Christmas giveaway for a chance to win gift certificates of $4,000, $2,000, or $1,000. Visit our showroom at 360 Dorsey Drive. Call 943-2323 or WhatsApp us today and make your holiday home ready and happy.
At Mise en Place & Co., it's more than food. It's tradition rising from the bake shop. It's community coming together at the Barista Cafe. It's time back for the things you love with Boxed. It's knowing they'll eat well because of Yum. It's memories being made with Mise en Place events, and it's a moment shared over a slice of Gino's pizza. Because everything we make, from our kitchens to your table, is made right here in Cayman. Explore Mise en Place & Co.'s family of brands at miseenplace.ky.
This is For the Record.
Good morning. Welcome back to For the Record. Let's go straight to the phone lines. First caller, good morning. Welcome. Compliments of the season to you.
Good morning. Compliments of the season to you, too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, your phone is just beeping, 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 beeping. I told, what's the girl name there?
Miss Susan? Miss Susan?
Yeah, I told her about it. Yeah, Mr. Connor, you're talking about those beautiful trees that was up in South Sound at one time. No more. Sweet willow trees.
Uh-huh.
You there?
Yep, right here.
Yeah. I remember as a young child coming up, we used to go up South Sound and get those trees every year and throw them across our bicycles and head back down Walker's Road and dress them up. Them days, the balloon didn't pop too easily, but today that's got to blow up and the balloon pop.
Well, I see some of those balloons can be extremely sturdy as well. I see my granddaughter, sitting and bouncing off some of those. I guess those are the ones that not what you buy in the store, but you buy through the commercial places that blow them up and stuff like that. But some of them are pretty strong.
They put the helium inside.
Yeah.
We didn't have that. Them still coming out. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Connor, you there?
Yep, right here.
Yeah. I just pleading this morning to whoever this cat may fit in regards for protection on our islands. You know, we wear the mask during the COVID time, and that was understandable at that present time. COVID is still out there, and colds are still out there and so forth, but it's not mandatory to wrap ourselves up to a degree. If you want to wrap yourself, I guess you can. But I am saying this morning that no one should be able to enter into a building with a mask or a piece of cloth wrapped around their face. If there are construction guys, when they go for lunch, they take their piece of rag or mask from around them and enter into the buildings with a clean face that you can be recognized. Because this wrapping our face is pretty regular. You hearing me?
Mm-hmm.
This wrapping our face is getting more and more regular here in this island, and it needs to be banned. If you are sick with a cold or COVID, you stay home while you're sick until you get better. Because people is taking this wrapped face for granted. They are riding their bicycles, their mopeds, or whatever they may be riding or doing. Trucks, they're all wrapped up. All you can see is two eyes. If they got their shades on, you can't see the eyes, period. So I'm just asking the Lord this morning if they could just come out here. And I know you can probably say we can't do this and all that kind of stuff, but something needs to be done about this face wrapping that is going on too regular in this island. It is too regular. I understand the construction guys can wrap, but as they go for lunch, they take that mess off of their face to enter into people's businesses. You understand where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm. And the reason that you want that to occur is because of what?
All because of what's been happening on this island, not just now, but present time. They're using masks and cloth wrap around their face and so forth. But what happened this weekend was unbelievable. I do not know if these stores has any press button to the police department. I don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
And if they do have them, apparently they're too panicky that they can't even touch it and I can understand that to a degree, but some things is being done so casual and so easy that something needs to be done. Who's got to get in law? I don't know. Mr. Walton came up on Facebook with his big conversation in regards to putting more officers on our streets and so forth and so forth. How come all of a sudden we got so much officers now that we can put on extra on our streets? I am not going to judge him. I got to just wait to hear what the story going to be about these extra officers and where are they and how visible they're going to be. Mr. Connor, they had 4 police officers at the public beach on Thursday or Wednesday. And what they're doing? The 4 of them standing up in one spot under a shade tree with their uniforms on in a police car in the parking lot. You don't go down and dress up as no police officer. You go down and dress casual. You can't catch nobody with these blue lights on and you are just standing with your uniform on the beach. You think the customers and the visitors still feel that comfortable with officers standing there? I don't think so. These guys they can blindside the officers because they all are not with each other too much and everybody's too friendly. But anyhow, and the banks is the same thing too. How much of a protection they have in their banks? I don't even know of a press button to the police department. We don't know that, and we probably will never know it.
Well, should we know if they have a way of alerting the police? Should we really know about that? Because if we know about it, then the criminals know about it too.
No, we don't need to know. I just say that we don't need to know. But if the security is there, I hope we can get enough friends to use it. Because there's so much things happening casual with the rap face. This rap face got to go.
Yep.
It got to go, Mr. Connor.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You do the same as well. Let's grab the next caller. Caller, good morning. Welcome to For the Record. Compliments of the season to you.
Same to you, my friend. How are you?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, I just passed another birthday last Thursday. Happy birthday.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. A happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you. But a little joke about that. Old man named Mr. Jackson, he was going to register his little boy. So it was on the street then, and people was looking at him and said, "Oh, Mr. Jackson, what a pretty little boy you got." Said, "Oh, my God." So what's his name? Jackson said, "Look, people, he got so many names, I can't tell you. The truck is coming in the back with all his names." Yeah. So, we got some nice weather coming in, OC.
Good. Nice and cool.
Yeah, we're going to get it much cooler, and that's a blessing. Get a little Christmas blessing, maybe before a real Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, but hopefully we're going to go through the rest of December comfortable. But, just speaking again about the robbery and what have you.
Yeah.
Other places, they got high security, meaning that when they touch that button and that door is shut, you can't get out of there. They got like almost bulletproof or very strong deterrents like glass. So it's too easy for criminals to just walk in and walk out of this place, For example, I was in Colombia a few times, many years ago. And all of those banks and other places like that, they got 2 security guards standing at the door, armed as well. It mightn't look good, but I tell you what, it does a lot for deterrent of criminal activity. People are too easy to walk in and walk. Come on, what are we trying to prove by saying, "Oh, well, we don't want that on our street"? Look what's happening. I gave 3 ladies last night a ride from 7 Mile Beach down to Silver Sands, and they were talking about it. A lovely place, but what's happening with the crime? These are the kind of things that are destroying our island, OC. We need real strong enforcement. And let's put it this way now, and then I'll get off. We are the public talking about what the government should do and so on, unless and until we make a robust move and say to the government, this is not good enough. We need to have a say in what goes on in our island. I don't give a damn where you're from or who you are and the position you got, but what's going on here, it is not acceptable. I will finish by saying, hopefully, after the holidays are past, there'll be some real good bulletins, good news coming out, what's going to happen shortly in the new year.
Mm-hmm. Caller, before you go, though, we speak about the responsibility of the Royal Cayman Islands Police Service to keep people safe. But businesses as well, they need to shoulder some of the responsibility, especially during this time of the year. We know, what occurs. People are, those opportunists are seeking to take advantage of the situation. It may be local or it may not be local, and a lot of people are traveling out of the country, at this stage as well. So it makes it much easier for them to rob and take it out of the country. Not saying that that's what's happening, but businesses need to assume some additional responsibility and take additional precautionary measures during this period of time as well. Don't you think?
Yeah. I couldn't agree more, because you got some brazen criminals into this island. And while I know that some Caymanians are not good apples, a lot of my opinion only, a lot of this criminal activity is non-Caymanians. And until we have a system that we can catch them in a harness like you would do a dog, we have to put something in place, because this is going to destroy our island. And where they're coming from, in my opinion, again, they couldn't care less.
Mm-hmm.
Cayman Island now is one of the best places in the world to really visit. It is deemed to be a safe jurisdiction, but if something don't happen in short order, then we're going to be looking over our shoulders at what's happening. Well, it's our fault. So I am telling Caymanians, don't just sit down and depend on the Royal Cayman Islands Police. We have to flex some muscles and go there and say this is not good enough. So again, hopefully early in the new year, there's be some good news coming out of the pipeline, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, caller. You please stay safe out there as well. And if in the event that we don't speak again, enjoy the holiday, enjoy the season of giving and reflection.
Same to you and your family. And I wanted to speak with my good friend, Dr. McPhail, but I don't know if he's coming on before the season or not.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens on Friday, because I think the opposition will be on Wednesday.
All right. Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing him. All right.
Certainly. You take care now. Let's grab another caller before we go to a commercial break. Caller, good morning. Welcome to For the Record.
Good morning, OC, and season greetings to you
Good
too.
morning. Thank you very much. All the best to you.
Thank you, sir. What the last caller say is so right, and the caller before that is so right. What are we doing to our own island by just sitting down, keeping our mouth closed, and don't say anything yet? We depend on tourism. Back where some of these people with this mask face and the whole thing is all masked up, and I see them into the banks just with their eyes open to see uncovered, to see what they're doing in those banks. Should that be allowed? But the banks have to take some sort of accountability, and for all of this that is happening, they're the banks. They are the banks.
Remember, there was a time. There was a time when you couldn't go into the bank without a mask on. How things have changed, huh?
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Anyway, I would have to say those that missed last night Festival of Praise at the First Baptist Church. It had to be hundreds of people there. It always is.
Wow.
Their choir was beautiful as usual. Thanks so much to them. When I seen them and hear those beautiful voices, I said, God, you give us all of this to praise you and to thank you for, and yet we're not thankful enough. We're not thankful enough. Then that's a nice, sweet thing I'm speaking about. Now, another little thing I need, and it's not too nice. Saturday before last, and then this Saturday, Saturday just gone again, 2 weeks, we had some junior football players. When I say junior, it was from West Bay Primary School, from, I think it was under 12 to 9. West Bay, John Cumber School, the prep school, which apparently the prep, I was there, the prep school is the leaders. We had Joanna Clark School, all of those kids, and they played their little hearts out. What was disappointing, a lot of parents was there to support them. They were clapping and whistling and calling this one. Say, you kick it there and that's it.
Encouraging them, yeah.
Yes, encouraging them. It sounds like the parents should have been out there playing as well. Anyway, I was there to encourage my little grandnieces. Both of them were John Cumber. They played forward, and I never seen one representative, not one, not from the minister, not from the education minister, I should say, not one of them.
But they did go late Friday night, though. Remember now, they did go late Friday night in the Parliament.
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
They are children. We say the children is our future. Even if they couldn't spend any more than a half an hour, let themselves. I go late Friday night too. I watch movies up till 2:00 in the morning. So what's the big deal? And we still don't know what all this lateness is, because they don't tell us, or they don't have a meeting to tell us. They only get on the radio and talk. How many people in this island have a radio? No, I'm going to listen to Radio Cayman if I don't listen to anybody else. But still, how many, especially the older people, in this time of the year, those older people like to listen to, all year round, because I'm one of those older ones now too. Thank God he let me see the age that I am, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm 73, soon be 74. But the thing is, somebody should have showed up last night and on Saturday, one Saturday, to be honest with you, I did not like most of the things that McKeever did, but McKeever was everywhere, even if he had to be there for half an hour. So I said, I would say, shame on them. Shame on them. They are children. They are our children. And somebody representative from the Ministry of Education or some of them should have been there. I don't care how late they went.
Got you, caller. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. We've gone a little bit past our commercial break, and we still do have another caller on hold. Caller, you enjoy the holiday season, you and your family as well. All the best. Thank you.
All the best, and thanks for your time.
Thank you very much as well. Folks, please stay tuned. For the record, we'll be back shortly.
Shipping to the Cayman Islands is fast, reliable, and seamless thanks to Cayman Airways Cargo. Need it faster than ocean freight? Cayman Airways Cargo offers multiple cargo flights to Grand Cayman from Miami weekly, so your packages, whether big, small, or in between, will arrive in no time. You can even use a Cayman Airways Cargo US address for your online shopping. Cayman Airways Cargo is also the only carrier providing air freight services for Cayman Brac and Little Cayman. Contact us today and see why Cayman Airways Cargo was voted as Cayman's best cargo and logistics company in the Best of Cayman Awards. For details, visit CaymanAirways.com/cargo.
Hey, new drivers, don't just drive, drive smart. Cynical and Inspire Cayman's Safe Driver program will show you how. Get real-life simulator training and classroom sessions to help you gain experience, stay alert, and avoid accidents. Learn to recognize risk, manage fatigue, and make smart choices behind the wheel. Certified participants may even pay less for Cynical motor insurance. Learn more and register at cynical.ky. Cynical, keeping Cayman covered.
Did you know that you can send money transfers to financial institutions anywhere in Jamaica with JN Money?
You mean I can send money straight to my account and cut out the middleman?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. You send your own money to your own account, giving you peace of mind that the money is in your account.
JN Money Transfers to Financial Institution is another convenient service offered by JN Money. You can have this done from any JN Money location. Deposit your money straight to your account without the hassle of asking someone to do it for you. JN Money Transfers to Financial Institutions, making life easier.
Can you imagine your home completely organized? At Brand Source Custom Closets, we can. We specialize in designing and building custom closets and storage units for any room in your home, including the garage. With tailored designs and custom LED lighting solutions to fit your lifestyle and budget. Our custom closets expert is committed to enhancing the value of your home with a solution that is uniquely yours. Visit our showroom or call 623-6774 to schedule a no-obligation appointment with our design expert. Brand Source Custom Closets, 209 Dorsey Drive, Industrial Park.
Cayman, let's talk about your internet and phone service. Orrett has published a draft proposal for new consumer protection regulations, and we want your feedback. The draft regulations propose new rules to modernize the sector, including proposals to limit back billing to 3 months, introduce a 5-day cooling off period for new contracts, and set mandatory timelines for resolving complaints. The draft also proposes extending these protections to small businesses for the first time. But these are just proposals. To ensure the final rules are practical and fair, we need to hear from you. All submissions on this consultation should be made in writing and must be received by 5 p.m. on January 8, 2026 at the latest. For more information, visit offreg.ky/consultations or email consultations@offreg.ky. Orrett, working toward a fair and reliable digital economy.
For the record, with Orrett Connor.
Good morning and welcome back to For the Record. We're going to our caller who's been holding for a while. Caller, good morning. Welcome to For the Record. Compliments of the season to you.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, man. The breeze is good and cool. And the high grade is nice, so I'm in a very good mood this morning.
Excellent. Let's hear from you.
Okay, well, see, you know, I've been talking to a lot of people about the wage thing going up and the cost of living. And, you know, we always will blame anything that the government do on the cost of living going up. But, see, the biggest cost of living in the world, technically, nation of United States. The biggest spend they spend in the world is security with the military for the country.
Mhm.
Right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Absolutely right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean by far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now they got to recoup that money some way so they get it to the taxpayers. Yeah. That's the system that they have.
Yep.
Now, see, when we were growing up, but you've been in New York, I grew up in Main Street, you know that.
Mm-hmm. I grew up here too, and I left here when I was 18, 17.
Yeah, okay. See, when I used to go Miami in the 80s, first time I went by plane was 81. I went by ship earlier than that.
Okay.
And I left my front door open, you know, with no key. Where you just push it down the little screen door with the spring. That what kept it closed. And you go Miami for the weekend or for the week when you come back. The only thing different in your yard is more breadfruit leaves up. Nobody would trouble nothing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Right?
True.
No. See, when I started my business, I didn't have no cameras in it. Now we got cameras. That's expensive, now. Okay? Look, all the supermarkets now, they got a pile of cameras. They got a pile of securities. Well, brother, it means you have to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the price we pay for doing nothing and just making the cancer just take a time and eat away. Right? You see, in America, from time you own any business that sells liquor, jewelry, any of that kind of thing, a lot of money you got a gun license for your business. And I can guarantee you, I was looking at that video with that jewelry store. You had a security guard up there, right? Clean behind a glass. You can't see him. And when they come in there, you come out and dump 2 shots quick, outside. Not a soul get hurt. Besides 2 of them that there. And trust me, that's not going to happen too often after that. No, that's the security, right? That is what costing so much money for the people to go up. Everybody got security. The banks, so you see the supermarkets, and what we call it for, more police. So you know what that means? That is security. Somebody has to pay
for it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. Now we'll see. Before I go, on this note, I know you can research it because I seen it yesterday, but I can't remember. Somebody showed it to me. I can't remember where the news feed that it came from. But it was when Biden was in the Senate, then it was 1989, right?
Mm-hmm.
Biden said that he was Senate or Congress and he wasn't president. Or vice president. But this he said then that we need to start bombing the narco boats. The terrorist, he classified them as the narco terrorist boats. And he's a Democrat full, right? 1989, because he said we are losing the battle on our soil.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now in 2025, that Trump is doing it. It's a criminal act. What a wicked world we live in, boy. You know, that is what's wrong with the world. If they were doing that from 1989, I don't think they would have to be doing it now. I don't think so. And I might be right, I might be wrong. It's time to be corrected. And see you have a nice day, brother.
Thank you. You do the same as well. I will certainly research that. But I believe what my comments on that would be that even the libertarians are talking about the fact that the rule of law has to prevail. And while we may feel strongly, about drug trafficking and everything, and people, condemn it, how do you justify killing unarmed individuals who are clinging for their lives on a boat? Or at the same time, even drug running, killing those persons who are there. In most instances, you try to disable the vessel and then conduct an arrest. Yes, there are contradictions in terms of what people say and what they do. But the whole issue is that even those persons who are charged with carrying out the law, they at the same time are held to account as well. They can't just do it willy-nilly. They can't just, do it. Their actions have to be proportionate. They have to be lawful as well. You have to be allowed in law to do so. Otherwise, you find yourself personally liable, if you don't, as well. But that there are contradictions there, and we see them all the time. As long as you have politicians, you're going to have contradictions. Folks, top of the hour, our 9 o'clock news. Please stay tuned. The phone lines will continue to remain open as soon as we return. Please stay tuned for the record. We'll be back shortly.
From Radio Cayman's newsroom, this is Headlines. Local, regional, international news.
The Headline News is brought to you by Kirk Market and Health Services Authority.
Police have tracked down a wanted man on Sunday. They arrested 22-year-old Sidney Henry during an operation in West Bay. He was arrested on suspicion of robbery in relation to a, quote, recent incident, as well as in relation to prior theft and assault offenses, and remains in custody as investigations continue. In international news, 2 gunmen who killed 15 people at Bondi Beach in Sydney on Sunday have been named in local media as 50-year-old Sajid Akram and his son Naveed, who was 24 years old. Police earlier confirmed the gunmen were father and son. The older man died at the scene while his son is in critical condition at the hospital. The shootings targeted Jewish people attending a Hanukkah event. The victims include a 10-year-old girl, a British-born rabbi, a retired police officer, and a Holocaust survivor. The father of a bystander who was filmed wrestling a gun off an attacker tells the BBC he was driven by, quote, conscience and humility. The gunmen had reportedly pledged allegiance to the Islamic State group, while IS flags were reportedly found in their car. The Prime Minister says the attackers were not part of a terror cell, but, quote, clearly they were motivated by extremist ideology. And Hong Kong pro-democracy campaigner and media tycoon Jimmy Lau has been found guilty of colluding with foreign forces under the city's controversial national security law. The 78-year-old UK citizen, who has been in jail since December 2020, pleaded not guilty. He faces life in prison and is expected to be sentenced early next year. Those are your headlines. I'm Karsley Fuller.
Radio Cayman. More news available at www.radiocayman.gov.ky. Check out our social media pages: Facebook, YouTube, X, formerly Twitter, Radio Cayman Headline News.
As we celebrate the Christmas season, we thank you, our patients and partners, for your support. We wish you a blessed Christmas and peace, joy, and good health in the new year. From your friends and family at HSA, we are committed to caring for you.
Kirk Market's 12 Days of Gift Cards is back. Each day, 12 lucky customers will win a $100 Kirk Market gift card just for shopping at Kirk Market. Ho, ho, ho! You heard that right. Every day for 12 days with 12 lucky winners each day. Come in December 11th through the 24th and shop. You could win. And there's no minimum required. It's that easy. It's Kirk Market's 12 Days of Gift Cards. December 11th through the 24th. The countdown to Christmas is on at Kirk Market.
Record with Orrett Connor.
Good morning and welcome back to For the Record. Phone lines are open. Our toll-free number, 1-800-534-8255, also 949-8037. The 949-6990 number is not operational. Our WhatsApp number, 925-3261. You can call that number or you can send us a WhatsApp message as well, just like this listener did, and I will share what they've said with you. I will share that with you. The person says, "Morning, OC. If the police officers, CBC officers all have to wear their names and numbers on their uniforms, why don't they name and number construction workers?" They need it. They need to wear their name on the back of their yellow-orange shirts and their numbers on the right upper chest and their company name on the left side. They also need to unmask them when they leave their work site. Just my 2 pence for the day. There has to be some sort of solution to persons wearing these balaclavas or these hoodies or whatever. Yes, people use them during construction, but those persons with malintent also use them to deceive persons or to lull them into complacency to believe that they are construction workers, and to confuse the situation when they're out there seeking to do harm, to rob businesses as well. Again, businesses need to do their part. We know, for instance, that because of our strict gun laws here in the Cayman Islands, that those businesses are not going to be able to have armed guards at their premises. It simply is not going to happen. Or at least, not at this stage. It is not going to happen where you're going to end up having armed guards. So businesses then have to look to the next possible solution to it. Unarmed guards may pose some sort of a deterrence, not a whole lot, but we have seen some businesses decide that we're going to buzz you in, so we're going to look to see who you are, and based on that and based on their assessment, then they're going to let you in. As a matter of fact, illegal businesses, the barber shop that I used to go to get my hair cut, numbers being sold day in and day out, hour after hour, or half an hour, whatever times the numbers play. In order to get into the barber shop, you had to be buzzed. Why? Because they were a target of thieves, because the criminals knew that they were operating illegal, unlawful numbers games there as well. So businesses need to take responsibility, especially during this time of the season. Last week, if you listened to my show For the Record, I shared with you in 1965 or 66, some 59, 60 years ago, what the commissioner, at that time it was called the chief of police, said and warned businesses and people to be careful, because it was the time of the year when thieves try to take advantage of the situation. There's a shared responsibility. Yes, The police has overall responsibility for our protection and our safety, but we have to do our part as well, especially and in particular businesses. Let's go to the phone lines. I believe we have a caller on a WhatsApp number. Caller, good morning. Welcome to For the Record. Caller, good morning.
When it comes to the increase in population in the Cayman Islands, this is a warning.
Mm-hmm.
The population in the Cayman Islands gets any worse. Crime is going to get worse.
Mm-hmm.
The countries where some of these people come from, that have jewelry stores, that have money transfer businesses, these people have armed security guards. So when they come to the Cayman Islands and they see that we don't have armed security guards, or we don't have police patrolling in certain areas constantly, these people are going to take advantage. And when it comes to trying to find a criminal in a population that has grown, like how Cayman is growing, it's going to be trying to find a criminal in a fire ant's nest. Thank you.
Okay, caller, I want to thank you for that as well. One of the things that we should not assume, and I'm not saying that anyone has, these are just my words, we shouldn't assume that all of the crimes are being, committed by foreigners, as well. There are many Caymanians out there who are committing crimes, and we have to acknowledge that when it occurs as well. So it's, on both sides. This is something where a crime is a crime irrespective of who commits that crime as well. That is extremely, extremely important for us to acknowledge. One of our listeners has written in and said, it's not only construction workers, most that wear masks. They point out that gardeners and landscapers are also the ones. Well, one of the questions would be, if the government decided we're going to ban hoodies from being worn in public, other than on your construction site, or if you are a gardener or a landscaper, while you are performing those duties, you are allowed to wear them, and after that, no, you can't, and it will be an offense if you were to wear it. How much do you believe that would be infringing on your constitutional rights, on, would be contrary to the Bill of Rights that we have in our Constitution, if the government were to say, no hoodies, no construction type clothing that will cover your face. You cannot wear them in public spaces. It can only be on your job sites, construction or landscaping or any other type of industry that may require you to wear a mask. How would you feel if such a law was to be introduced? Good question. Maybe some of you will want to opine on that, either by calling in or by sending us a WhatsApp message. You can do that via WhatsApp 925-3261. Meanwhile, we're going to take a commercial break, so folks, please stay tuned. For the record, we'll be back shortly.
Hey, new drivers, don't just drive, drive smart. Cynical and Inspire Cayman's Safe Driver program will show you how. Get real-life simulator training and classroom sessions to help you gain experience, stay alert, and avoid accidents. Learn to recognize risk, manage fatigue, and make smart choices behind the wheel. Certified participants may even pay less for Cynical motor insurance. Learn more and register at cynical.ky. Cynical, keeping Cayman covered.
Your dream home starts with a vision, and often inspiration is at the heart of that vision. Brand Source Home Gallery's in-house designers are here to help bring your vision to life. Whether you're remodeling or building a new home, Brand Source Home Gallery is your one-stop solution. Explore their kitchen cabinets, sinks, faucets, bath fixtures, tubs, vanities, and more. Let Brand Source's designers help and inspire you with your next project. Call 623-5000 and schedule an appointment with a design expert at Brand Source Home Gallery, Dorsey Drive, Industrial Park, serving Cayman for 50 years.
My mom's a superhero. She always knows what to do when I feel icky. Yesterday, we went to West Bay Pharmacy, and they had everything she needed. Medicine, my favorite band-aids with dinosaurs, and even flavored vitamins. Mom says they keep our family healthy. I think they're magic. But don't tell anyone. I think superhero shop at West Bay Pharmacy. West Bay Pharmacy, where the superheroes shop. West Bay Pharmacy and Centennial Towers. Convenient quality care is just around the corner.
For the Record with Orrett Connor.
Good morning and welcome back to For the Record. No guests in the studio, so we are taking all calls. We're inviting you to call in. We're trying to keep it on a positive note, talking about the season of giving or reflecting on what has taken place in the past year as well. Of course, some persons want to talk about other things, and we're not in any way trying to deter you or to discourage you from doing so as well. Meanwhile, I'm trying to find the the press release in relation to what the Commissioner of Police commented on in relation to the most recent, here it is, statement from the Commissioner of Police on robbery incidents. This was issued on the 13th of December. That would have been Saturday, and I will share that with you verbatim. Says, as Commissioner of Police, I am aware of the concern that recent robbery incidents have caused within the community. I want to assure you that the Royal Cayman Islands Police Service takes these matters very seriously. I have authorized the deployment of additional officers as part of an operation to locate and apprehend those responsible while deterring further criminal activity. The public can expect to see increased police activity over the coming days, in addition to our ongoing holiday safety efforts as part of Operation Winter Guardian. I ask that you support us in our efforts to curtail these incidents and ensure your safety as you go about your business during the festive season. As always, we will keep you up to date with any further developments. And I must say, the police are not going to tell you what their tactics are, but I'm sure that there's enough information out there from that the police knows in relation to those persons who have a propensity to commit these types of crimes, just like they know the individuals who focus on breaking into cars, trying to get whatever loose change or whatever valuables are there. There are criminals who specialize in jewelry store heists. I saw something just recently where predial larceny taking place, also goats being stolen in the High Rock area. So I'm sure that the police know where to concentrate their efforts in this regard. They also probably know those persons who end up fencing the stolen things, or those persons who then receive them and pay a small fraction of the cost to those persons who choose to rob these places as well. I believe we do have a caller on the WhatsApp number. Caller, good morning. Welcome to For the Record. Compliments of the season to you.
Good morning, OC. Compliments of the season to you as well.
Thank you. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. The issue about the hoodie. You remember way back with the Trayvon Martin story, it was also a little bit of an issue because apparently, well, not apparently, but it turned out that if you are a white person and you are wearing a hoodie, it wasn't a problem. But if you are a black person wearing a hoodie, particularly a little bit shabby and so on, you are presumed to be a criminal more or less.
Yep.
Yeah, but it is. This is a concern that has got actually broader implications than might be imagined. So I'm grateful that the person there has raised it. You see, I was reading a case recently which says that freedom of expression under human rights instruments includes the right of you to dress the way you want. Now, we have always assumed that, of course, you've got a right to dress the way you want, except for the laws against indecent exposure. But this was a new case in that they actually now gave a constitutional basis for the way you dressed, and they put it under the freedom of expression provision. And this was a Caribbean Court of Justice. Now, when you're trying to solve a problem, what you try to do is go to the meat of the problem rather than tell people, well, don't dress in this way, because you might be a criminal. Because the problem then becomes, particularly if you criminalize it, you are now making people think that anybody who is wearing a hoodie or wants to wear a hoodie is a criminal. Let me try to relate this to something that has just been passed in the immigration law. In the immigration, but let me still say something about this freedom of expression. You see, in England,
and is it an absolute? Is it an absolute right? Is it absolute?
No, it's not an absolute. It's not an absolute right. No, it's got the usual derogations. Yeah. So you see, there are these laws which used to exist in England and in the colonies, which forbade people from dressing the gender which they are not. Usually it was like men dressing like women. There used to be offenses against that. Now, the reason they made them offenses, it was really because they thought if you dress in that way, you were presumed to be homosexual. Okay, which is not always the same, because I understand now they've got a right, what they call gender expression.
Yeah.
In other words, if you are a man but you want to dress like a woman, you've got a right to do that because of your right to gender expression. So, but in old Victorian England, in the colonies, they tried to say, oh, no. If you dress like this, you are homosexual. And since it is very difficult for us to prove that you do perform homosexual acts in private, when we find you dressing like this, basically we'll punish you severely because we are assuming you are homosexual. Okay? to see, this relates to the current immigration debate, where they have said if you are married to a Caymanian, it will take you now, I think they say 20 years for you to get status. It seems to me what they are trying to do, they are assuming that most of the marriages are sham marriages. You see, it becomes like the old thinking that, well, because we can't really prove that this is a sham marriage or not, we will now punish everybody. What that now is going to do, it's going to punish those people who are genuinely married to a local person. And then now you put them in a position where they can have children who are big enough to go to college, but their father or their mother doesn't have a status. Don't punish everybody, just like in the hoodie case. Don't say, well, don't wear a hoodie, then you are punishing everybody. In the immigration case as well, don't punish everybody. But let me close on this aspect of immigration. I believe the problem in marriage and the status, the issue has been mostly, maybe substantially, that some people would get married to a Caymanian, get status, and then they divorce that one. After they get status, then they marry a non-Caymanian and impart status onto that person. This is what from what I understood from the Honorable Roston Anglin. But if that is the problem, then they deal with it in that way. Because like in Bermuda, as you know, they said, well, if you impart status on one person, you can't impart on another, or if you get your own status, then you can't impart it to another person. I think let's learn to narrow down the issues and deal with the real issues rather than punishing everybody. Otherwise, I just thought I should chime in on that issue of human rights, OC.
Okay, so but one question before you go. So how do we address the issue then of criminals using hoodies to disguise themselves? Because at the end of the day, while the other concern would be human rights and individual rights, we still have the problem of those persons using those devices for criminal behavior. How do we address those?
I am not quite sure. Well, yeah, it's a difficult question, OC, because what I can say is that if you say don't wear hoodies because you might be a criminal, that is punishing everybody. But I do not think that it should be addressed as an issue of hoodies, because frankly, even if you were to prohibit people from doing that, are you sure really that you are going to prevent people from really substantially committing offenses? They can always wear a cap and put some glasses on or something like that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure that if you want to deal with an issue of criminality, you want to deal with the way certain people dress, especially that there are a lot of innocent people. In fact, the majority of the people in the society who wear hoodies are not criminals. And so you are going to punish everybody because 2 or 3 people wear hoodies? But I just don't think that.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Yeah. I just don't think that it is a matter where I don't think it should be addressed as to how people are dressed. Now, if somebody is dressed in a certain way and behaving in a certain way, then you'll say, okay, he was wearing a hoodie, he was looking down, and he seemed to be reaching in his pocket. Then there has to be reasonable, because you lived in the States, OC, so you will understand better than most about probable cause. You can't just go even as a policeman, go on a pavement and ask somebody, can you produce an ID?
Yeah.
There has to be probable cause. I think there's a broader way you can deal with it. To attack the dress, I think will cause more problems than it will solve.
Yep. Got you on that. Billy, thanks very much. If we don't speak again, enjoy the holidays. Please stay safe as well. And remember, if you're in a position, to give, then consider those who are less fortunate, and be as gracious as you can during this time of the year. With that, we're going to take a commercial break. Please stay tuned for the record. We'll be back shortly.
There you go, sir. Thanks for choosing JN Money Transfer.
Boy, thanks to JN Money Transfer, I can stay right here in Cayman and pay mama bills back home in Jamaica. Her water, light, phone and other bills never late. Every month I pay everything in one place.
Make payments to over 30 companies in Jamaica through JN Money Transfer. Fast, affordable, convenient. Call 1-800-744-1163 for details.
Accidents and illnesses can strike without warning. Ouch! When it comes to urgent care, every second counts. At Doctors Hospital, we have a dedicated team of experienced doctors and nursing staff available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Don't waste time in an overcrowded emergency room when you need urgent care. Whether it's a broken bone, a severe infection, or a sudden illness, trust in Doctors Hospital's unwavering dedication to providing the best immediate care. For complete urgent care when you need it the most, choose Doctors Hospital, located in Georgetown, 16 Middle Road.
This holiday season, let Kirk Market do the roasting so you can do the hosting. Visit in-store or shop online and order your traditional family feast, complete with classic roasted turkey and ham, all the tasty sides and trimmings. Let the chefs at Kirk Market be your holiday helpers so you can spend less time in the kitchen. Order online at kirkmarket.ky or visit in-store today. And don't forget to visit the florist at Kirk Market to find the perfect centerpiece for your table. There's no place like Kirk Market for the holidays.
Babe, not tonight. You keep poking me and I need to be rested for meetings tomorrow.
What? I was almost asleep. That's the mattress spring I keep telling you about, not me. We really need to get a new mattress.
Tossing and turning, back hurting, can't sleep? It might be time to turn in your old mattress and go to bed with a new one. Browse the huge mattress showroom at Brand Source Home Gallery and pick the perfect mattress today. With mattresses to suit every budget, Brand Source Home Gallery stocks a wide selection of sizes and styles like pillow top and gel memory foam. So stop tossing and turning and sleep better tonight with a new mattress from Brand Source Home Gallery, Dorsey Drive, Industrial Park.
With Orrett Connor.
Good morning and welcome back to For the Record. We're going straight to the phone lines to our next caller. Caller, good morning. Welcome to For the Record. Compliments of the season to you.
Good morning, Mr. Connor. This is MP Kenneth Bryan. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
Not too bad.
Good to hear your voice.
Good to hear your voice too, sir.
Thanks.
I'm just calling to let yourself know and your public, the public listening audience, know that I've this morning filed a private member's motion calling for what I call the unmasking of many of this criminal behavior. And I just want to bring it to your attention because I'm obviously very concerned of these recent armed robberies that have happened. And I think a contributing factor outside of the robberies in itself is this culture of mask wearing that has been formulated since COVID. And in my humble opinion, we've moved past the times of COVID and we had to go back to our regular norms. Since COVID, people were so accustomed to seeing people with face coverings and mask coverings and head coverings, meaning covering the whole head. It's becoming problematic, in my humble opinion, for us as a community and the police department to do the policing things that we need to do in order to catch these criminals or prevent ourselves from being robbed or be reactive in a particular way. Like, say, for example, I know that everybody probably have seen this video of the robbery on Saturday, which was one back-to-back, one on Friday, one on Saturday, of armed robbers, targeting places of value and cash. But as soon as those people walked out of that establishment after doing what they've done, they could be walking down the street and nobody would even pay attention to them to say, oh my God, there's some people running away from a robbery, because it's almost accepted to see somebody walking in our neighborhoods, in our streets, in our business districts with a mask covering. And I think that it's impeding on us and normalizing this head covering that doesn't help with the policing mechanisms that you need in your society. And the other way to look at that too is, even if you saw somebody coming towards your shop or your home or whatever with a mask, in normal circumstances before COVID, you'd put yourself on guard, like, who is that and what are they doing? You don't do that anymore because it could be just somebody, coming from a construction site or from gardening or what have you. And I think we need to go back to the way things were before. And I think we need to make some amendments to the legislation to say, of the relevant legislation, to say, listen, you can wear PPE, but only on a job site. You shouldn't be walking around in the middle of the day in the center district or in our neighborhoods with no God-given reason for wearing it.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it harder for police to detect criminals or prevent crimes. So I just wanted to say that, as a matter of urgency, I filed this motion this morning in Parliament, and I've also let the governor and the premier know that I'll be filing it in at the very next urgent sitting of House of the Parliament, or the next sitting of Parliament, wherever that would be. Obviously, it's determined on the Premier and the Speaker that motion I want to be debated to change whatever necessary legislation, whether it's the public health legislation, the penal code, or public good order, whatever it may be. Well, we need to get this culture of mask wearing stopped immediately.
Yep. So you will be releasing, having that press release today?
Yes.
Later on this morning?
I just wanted to give you, yes, I'm going to be releasing the press release around 10 after the show, but I want to give you first grabs at the information, not first grabs, but, let you know first. The Radio Cayman is the preferred news place for me as a Caymanian. So I just want to give you a heads up on that and expect the press release to be coming out at 10 a.m. this morning.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So appreciate that as well. Thank you.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Okay. One of our listeners has said, thank you for asking whether dress tolerance was an absolute right. It is not, and clearly should not be. We are coming to the stage of a great societal need to limit, quote unquote, dress to avoid any head covering in which a person's identity is hidden. And I want to thank that listener for that. And I decided to Google the story. What I typed in was the story behind wearing hoodies or wearing a hoodie. And AI overview of it is the story of the hoodie began with medieval monks. Coals, C-O-W-L-S, coals, evolved into practical gear for athletes and laborers. Thanks to Champion, that's a particular brand in the 1930s, then exploded as a symbol in 1970s New York City hip-hop, graffiti, and skate culture, gaining mainstream cool through movies like Rocky and becoming a versatile staple, sometimes associated with rebellion, but ultimately a ubiquitous fashion item. And in the 1970s, and we're talking about the hip-hop graffiti, it was a symbol of the bad boy culture as well. Hoodies, all about the tough, the bad boy culture. All you need to do is look at some of those athletes entering stadiums, getting out of their travel buses, going into stadiums and stuff like that. The whole issue of hoodies, it has the implication for it is the bad boy attitude, as well. And the callers on hold. Let's go to the phone lines. Caller, good morning. Welcome back to For the Record.
Yeah, good morning again, Mr. O.C. Connor.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of disagree with your Mr. Billy, your caller there, your good friend.
Okay.
We're not talking about hoodies, O.C. The hoodies only cover your head, right? We're talking about these people that are walking around that got this thing over their head, over their neck, mouth, and nose, and the only thing that you can see is their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one like John Thompson was saying earlier.
That's like a balaclava, I think they call them.
See, back in the day, if you saw someone coming into your yard with something like that, immediately you were to run in the house, get your father's shotgun, and lay him out, right? Because that is not a normal thing. That looked scary, right? But now that everybody, especially on the construction, is walking around with these things on, you don't know when there's a threat. Because everybody's doing it. All the construction, I wouldn't say all, but most people I see are walking around all day with this thing over their head, mouth, nose, and you can only see their eye.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot identify nobody. So, like the deputy leader said, that something have to be done whenever you leave in your construction site. In case you do need that on the construction site, you just pull it off your head or your face or whatever and put on your normal cap and you go about your business. But you can't be walking around town. That could scare the cruise ship passengers too, you know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We got these people walking them down amongst them with these face covered and the likes. No. That, I don't know how the deputy leader, what going to be in his private motion that he bring in, but I hope it have some substance where it can be passed, because that have to stop.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I even see people next door to me with and I go and tell them, I say, you need to take that off. You know, put on a hat, put on one of them the late Kent Rankin hat, one of them big old one that cover your whole shoulders.
Mm-hmm,
if it's the sun you're running from.
Mm-hmm.
Put on a wide brim hat. So don't be around my yard like that, because boy, I'm not responsible for your safety. You know? So yeah, that have to stop, see, because I remember we were at a certain place that doing the illegal thing that you talk about this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And we were all sitting there. There were a whole bunch of us. Short after the lady come and say, guys, I just got robbed. Who? So the guy that came in there with the mask on. But we didn't know that when we thought he was going by a number. We didn't know he was going there to rob. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
He went there, robbed the woman broad daylight, walk away. We see him going with a mask on and stuff. But nowadays, that's a normal thing. People walking around mask all day, so you don't know when they're coming to rob you. So yeah, that have to stop, see. So we're not talking about no hoodies. A lot of people wear hoodies for fashion.
Mm-hmm,
it's more like a fashion statement kind of thing. And I went to a new store across from Casanova. Some good friends of mine opened a new store with sportswear, and I was looking for some sweatpants, and I bought some, and they say, well, you want a shirt, but most of the shirt had the hoodie. I said, no, I don't want to get shot. So I never end up buying none of them, because just for the fact that people look at the hoodie thing also as a threat, you know, because of the repetition it have in America,
mm-hmm.
With the police and colored people wearing these hoodies. So that was I didn't want to indulge in that for the same reason. But the hoodie is not really some. If you put on one of them, I can still say that. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. But you do know that
is a different thing.
You do know that they have a combination of a balaclava and a hoodie as well. So you have persons who wear a hoodie, and then we may wear other face covering measures like dark glasses or what. But there is also a combination balaclava hoodie as well.
Yeah. I'm aware of that too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but usually I even see girls, you know, with a little hoodie on, and they pull it over the. Matter of fact, I have a little whenever it's raining, and I go and it rain, I still like, whether it rain or not, or I still want to go and do my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it over my head, you know, but it's out of the kind of vinyl type thing, you know, like a windbreaker.
Yep.
Type thing like that, yeah. But Yeah, but the one way you cover up your whole face, OC, that's the one.
Yep.
That's the dangerous one.
Yep. Got you.
So we don't know who you are. So, yeah. All right. Talk to you soon.
All right. Take care now. Let's grab. We're going to go to a commercial break, and when we return, we'll have less than 15 minutes to go in the show. We do have a caller on hold. We will take that caller as soon as we return. Please stay tuned for the record. We'll be back shortly.
Did you know that Doctors Hospital provides urgent care services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? And Doctors Hospital's urgent care physicians have access to the most advanced MRI and CT imaging in the Caribbean, providing reliable diagnostics when you need it most. When you need quality urgent care for an illness or injury, Doctors Hospital is here for you 24/7. Whether it's a migraine, chest or abdominal pain, shortness of breath, broken bones, or another urgent need, Doctors Hospital at the top of Walker's Road. Urgent care right now.
Shipping to the Cayman Islands is fast, reliable, and seamless thanks to Cayman Airways Cargo. Need it faster than ocean freight? Cayman Airways Cargo offers multiple cargo flights to Grand Cayman from Miami weekly, so your packages, whether big, small, or in between, will arrive in no time. You can even use a Cayman Airways Cargo US address for your online shopping. Cayman Airways Cargo is also the only carrier providing air freight services for Cayman Brac and Little Cayman. Contact us today and see why Cayman Airways Cargo was voted as Cayman's best cargo and logistics company in the Best of Cayman Awards. For details, visit CaymanAirways.com/cargo.
Kirk Market's 12 Days of Gift Cards is back. Each day, 12 lucky customers will win a $100 Kirk Market gift card just for shopping at Kirk Market. Ho, ho, ho! You heard that right. Every day for 12 days with 12 lucky winners each day. Come in December 11th through the 24th and shop. You could win. And there's no minimum required. It's that easy. It's Kirk Market's 12 Days of Gift Cards. December 11th through the 24th. The countdown to Christmas is on at Kirk Market.
My mom's a superhero. She always knows what to do when I feel icky. Yesterday, we went to West Bay Pharmacy, and they had everything she needed. Medicine, my favorite band-aids with dinosaurs, and even flavored vitamins. Mom says they keep our family healthy. I think they're magic. But don't tell anyone. I think superhero shop at West Bay Pharmacy. West Bay Pharmacy, where the superheroes shop. West Bay Pharmacy and Centennial Towers. Convenient quality care is just around the corner.
At Kirk's Home Center, we can make your life much better. We got it all together. We got a great deal in store for you. From cookware to stereos, from power tools to plumbing supplies. Yeah, we got the best goods with the best price and a service to make you smile.
With Orrett Connor.
Good morning and welcome back to For the Record. 13 minutes left to go in the show. We do have a caller. Caller, good morning. Welcome to For the Record. Compliments of the season to you.
Good morning to all.
Good morning to you. Thank you.
I just want to agree with the last caller there. I didn't catch what the Honorable Leader of Opposition, Deputy Leader of Opposition was saying about it, but the last caller there, I wanted to agree with him about these people walking around with the head completely covered up. I see them completely covered up, only the eyes out, and they got on dark shades over the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they need to pass a law saying that's against the law and put a big fine on them, because that is only encouraging some kind of robbery or criminal offense or something another, and that need to be put to stop to immediately.
Yep. So you would support any legislation that has introduced to limit persons wearing them in public.
Yes, you got to do something to it, because I see them walking on in the stores and everything here. Even in Cayman Brac, I see them, whole head covered up with dark shades on, and even cover the eyes, Even in the Muslim countries, women walk them down like that. And I see in France now, they made it against the law that they can't be in public like that, neither. Yeah, you need to do something to stop crime because, crime is getting out of hand in Grand Cayman. Robbing tourists on the beach, robbing in broad daylight. No, something got to be stopped and stopped immediately.
Yep. Well, caller, thank you very much. For voicing your opinion on that. And there are many persons who are thinking in the same direction that you are. They put safety and the control of crime ahead, of any assumed right that a person may have to wear, certain types of clothing as well. They prefer for the public to be safe, secure, and to know those persons, who they come in contact with as well. This person said, I have to put on a hoodie today because it is 12 degrees, but next Monday I won't need it because I'll be home on Grand Cayman. I want to thank that listener for that, and we know that person is in Bucks County, Pennsylvania as well. Bucks County, Pennsylvania, and safe travels on your way home as well. Next caller, good morning. Welcome to For the Record.
Good morning, Mr. O.C.
Good morning, sir. How are you? Compliments of the season to you.
Same to you, sir. Not as good as you.
Well,
Mr. O.C., I think I said it before a couple of times. I'm not the immigration. I'm not the police. And I'm not a politician. But I got to tell you one thing. If I was, they couldn't be wearing them hoodies on their face like that. Take the thing off your face. Take it off.
Mm-hmm.
I get my boys together, my immigration boys, my police crew together, and put some laws into place, and you make sure you never wear that again. Just get rid of it. What you're doing with it on your face, you could be charged with suspicion. That the police can probably charge with suspicion or something, So they got to get it. They got to get that thing clear. Put it into law. Make it illegal. It's not necessary. What is Cayman coming to? Take the thing off your face. Am I right, Mr. O.C.?
I agree with you. I agree completely with you. While Go ahead.
Take the thing off. Take it off your face.
Mm-hmm.
Take it off your face.
Mm-hmm.
Get the police together. Get the immigration together. Well, he could be working illegal too, And he put the mask on his face and just doing what he feel.
Yep.
Could be a pickpocket. He could be a robber. He could be this. He could be that. That's when your country getting out of control. Clamp down on it right now and stop it. You know what I'm saying, Mr. O.C.? That is foolishness. I could never be in office and allow that kind of thing. They wouldn't even be doing that for too long. Take the thing off your face. Take it off your face.
Yep.
Show me your face. Show me who you are. Am I right, Mr. O.C.?
Exactly. Nothing to hide. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nothing to hide. Yes, so I hope they make it do the right thing in Parliament and protect the people.
Okay. Thank you very much for that support as well. Caller, this person has written and said, good morning, OC, Mr. OC. I believe that stolen merchandise will be taken off the island because it can't be sold here. Sometimes it can be sold here as well. Police need to ensure that officers are stationed at the airport to view the security scanning screens before the flights going to Jamaica and Honduran flights depart. Well, I wouldn't just restrict it to those two countries or those two nationalities. When we have, over 100 nationalities on the island, much more that we have to look at. They go on to say that the bags also need to be searched one by one if a scanner is not in place at the departure conveyor belt. I want to thank that listener for that. So I decided to, again, do a little bit of Googling. And I Google balaclava, hoodies, and criminal activity. So I'll share this with you. And it says that balaclava hoodies are frequently associated with criminal activity because the garments concealed identity from CCTV and eyewitnesses. While the clothing is not inherently illegal, its use for concealment during crimes has led to public concern, fashion controversy, and specific police powers in some jurisdictions. So that is what the deputy leader of the opposition is seeking to do in his private members, motion in relation to given specific police powers, I would imagine. I'll read the whole release in relation to it. Then in relation to concealment, this is now again from the Google search. Criminals use balaclavas and hoodies to hide their faces, making identification and prosecution difficult. When it comes to public perception, it says that the association with crime causes many people to perceive individuals wearing these items as intimidating or up to no, quote unquote, up to no good, even if the wearer has innocent reasons like staying warm. Well, you don't have to worry about staying warm in the Cayman Islands. It is the exact opposite. As far as fashion culture goes, it says the items have become a controversial fashion trend, sometimes influenced by drill music and social media, with some youths wearing them for style rather than crime. As far as legal measures are concerned, laws exist in some areas allowing police to demand the removal of face coverings in certain circumstances. For example, this is related to another jurisdiction in the UK. It says that if a Section 60 AA order is in effect in the UK, and some shopping centers have implemented bans on wearing hoods up as well. So, again, folks, if it is a problem in the Cayman Islands here, wearing balaclava hoodies, concealing your face to conceal your identity, and don't forget now, even the long sleeve ones, because then you're unable to tell the complexion of the person, which may help in identifying, someone as well. But if you are concerned about crime, and if the wearing of a balaclava hoodie makes it more difficult for the police to solve these crimes, then I would imagine that you would be irrespective of some, of the rights issues that may be attached to it, that you may be in favor of the authorities being able to have some control over the wearing of balaclava hoodies in the Cayman Islands as well. Certainly, the robberies on the weekend have served to strengthen those persons who are advocating for the either banning or control of this type of clothing. That has certainly strengthened their argument. What I want to leave you with today, listeners and viewers, also is that just like the commissioner, the chief of police pointed out in 1965 about being safe and taking precautionary measures during this time of the year, I want to encourage you to do the same as well. No one is immune from crime, even in your own personal space, even in the safety of your home as well. So I urge you to please exercise caution, be aware of your surroundings. If you see something, say something as well. Someone comes to sell you illegal items, including illegal meat. It may be goat meat.
For the record.
It may be goat meat, because we see where the some animals have been stolen recently as well, that you should reject those as well. Say, I'm sorry, I'll buy it from, my usual source or from the supermarket as well. So folks, I want to thank all of you who contributed this morning, those of you who sent in WhatsApp messages or chose to call in as well. I also want to remind you that we are our brothers and our sisters' keepers. There is always someone out there who's less fortunate than we are, and I ask you to extend a helping hand to them, especially during this season of giving, this season of reflection as well. So if you want to consider those who need, not necessarily those who want or even those who crave. So say to you, have a great day. Continue to support your radio station, Radio Cayman. Join Mr. Charles Glidden Shallow at 12:15 for Talk Today. And as usual, we ask the good Lord to continue to bless these 3 beautiful, wonderful Cayman Islands.
For the record, proudly brought to you by
Brand Source Home Gallery, inspiring luxury. Doctors Hospital, peace of mind is important when life happens. Doctors Hospital, always there for you. Call 949-6066. And Cayman Airways, call them on 949-2311 to book your nonstop flights to Los Angeles and Panama. Kirk Market, experience a world of choice. JN Money, from abroad to Yad. And Cineco, keeping Cayman covered.
We are Radio Cayman, covering Cayman right, Little Cayman.